Joining us on the line now is Casey O'Brien, manager of St. Pat's in Wicklow Town. Casey, you're very welcome to the podcast here tonight.
Thanks very much, Kevin.
Very welcome, Casey. Thanks for taking our call. I know you're a busy man this week. Casey, how's the preparations going up in Wicklow Town?
Yeah, they're not going too bad. So we're training tomorrow night, but it'll be a light session, and the lads are all in good form, and everyone's looking forward to it. That's all.
So, how have you kept them level-headed after watching the last two of the Geraldines matches? Obviously, you've been well clued in, and to see what's going on. Would you have rather the Blessington? Would you have rather the Geraldines? Or would it have mattered?
There's not much, but as you've seen the semi-final, there wasn't much between Blessington or Arklow. I don't think it mattered really which team we were going to play. Blessington were the last team to beat us in the championship, and we'd have been firing on all cylinders to beat them. And the Arklow Gers, after winning the championship last year, we only drew with them, so we couldn't have a bit of a score to settle with Arklow as well, So either way, it didn't matter which one we played. We knew it's going to be a tough game.
Well, to be fair, the two teams that have gone in through the whole campaign unbeaten are in the final. I think the two group systems does work. There's no one get through a back door. You have to be there on what you lay out your stall, and both of you have laid out your stall fairly well.
Yeah, to be exactly both teams are unbeaten, and when you get to a county final, you're there on merit. You know what I mean? It's simple as that. And Arklow will feel that they're deservedly right to get there. They're after coming from they've won minor championships, they've won intermediate championships, they've been in a quarter final, they were in a semi final last year, and now they're in a final. It's been a good stepping stone from what Arklow Gers are doing down there, and it's a credit to them, and they kind of showed a lot of clubs around the county.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough to be saying that about the journey, but let's not take away from yourselves either. It's a credit to yourselves as well. You're county champions, you're back in the final again. You don't want to let go of you have one handle on the mug, you don't want to let go of the other handle of a hater now,
No, God, we surely don't, and our lads have worked really, really, really hard now, As I said, before in other years we've won championships, and we've never really, following year we've kind of been stale for whatever reason, we don't know, but I have to hand it to her. There's a good group of lads that we have there now, and they're very, very level-headed, and they work really, really hard in training and matches, and their dedication is second to none, really.
And Casey, it's a fine panel you've built up there. There's a lot of names on it. How do you keep them all motivated? It really is a squad game now, isn't it?
It is a squad game, and it's a very hard team for us to pick. Everyone brings something to the table, and that's the hardest part. I don't like leaving people not playing or not starting or whatever. It's the downside of it. But look, they've all bought into it for the last couple of years. They know it's whatever we do, we're trying to do the best for the club and the best for the team, and it's as simple as that. And it's all about just trying to bring the Miley Cup back to Wicklow Town. That's the big point. It's not about any individual or it's just about a collective team thing, and just do whatever has to be done.
Yeah, you kind of have this kind of a platform around you at the minute. Dublin are going on this role of unbeaten, and similar to yourselves. You haven't been beaten now. This is your second year on the roll now of no losses. And it's an absolute credit to you. It's real. You go out, you set your stall out again. Different teams to play different ways, and you'd have a great balance around the whole place.
Yeah. Well, again, it comes to studying other teams or whatever it may be, and trying to see we take each game as it comes. It's as simple as that. And luckily enough, we are on a bit of an unbeaten run, but sure, it's going to come to an end someday. Make no mistake about that. But hopefully that won't come to an end this Sunday, and hopefully it's next year when somebody catches it.
Well, Emma, have you anything you want to throw in?
No, just you kind of hit on it there, Casey, I suppose. The second year syndrome, if you like to call it, but there seems to be a real steal about the group this year. We know I know you don't like talking about these things, but early 60s, I think, since the double was done or whatever, but there seems to be a real steal about the group. look at, I worked with you before. I know your man management skills, but like it just a lot of it seems to be coming from within the group as well.
Oh, without a doubt. Like I say, we're there to guide the lads, and you can only guide players for so much. You know what I mean? There's a lot of it comes from within. We've a lot of leaders there, and it's a mix of youth and experience. Like I mean, these older lads need the young lads as well. Like we've got the older lads like Padge and Paul Earls, and then you've the middle group of lads like Dean and John Crow and Frenchie and Tommy Kelly, and Stephen Duffy's one of the older lads as well. But then we've got the young lads coming through like Patrick O'Kane and Matthew Traynor, and there's a couple of young lads on the bench there pushing as well. And then you've got a lot of unsung girls that people don't talk about. The Shane Morleys and the Dwayne Doyles and the Kieran Doyles, and Paul O'Brien, Kieran McGettigan. The work rate of them is second to none.
Like, go back to the league game again, Rathnew. You lost your keeper early in play. He went over and his ankle looked like on the AstroTurf, and it was a big loss to you. But look at what you have found to fill the gap, and that's no disrespect to the keeper that is obviously looking to get back at some stage into the goal. I think the keeper you have at the minute, his kick out alone is like it's as good as a puck out. He's nearly had to make the VAR 45 with it any day.
Yeah, like Collie hurt his ankle that time, but Ian Murphy was in the goal as well then for a while. Ian's a class goalkeeper too, and we 3 goalkeepers to pick from, and Shane Doyle, to be fair, done his cruciate knee ligament last year, and he was playing midfield for us. In the last group time against Blessing, he missed. He was finished from then, but he done it in an Ireland match, so he missed the end of last year's campaign, and he was midfield for us. So he's been working his way back, and he was training really hard. And we play goal in soccer, so we decided to give Shane a go on it, and sure, he hasn't looked back. Like he's been excellent for us.
Is he going to find it hard to work his way back out the field?
Well, that's for another day. That's next year, man. I suppose, what I mean. But,
you're not going to drop a bombshell Sunday on that one, are you?
No, he'd be in the goal.
No, Casey, thanks very much for taking our call. We really appreciate it, and we wish you the best of luck for Sunday, and hopefully we'll be talking to you after it at some stage.
Okay, lads. And listen, fair play to you. You're doing a great coverage on sport. Like, it's credit to you.
Thanks very much, Casey. We appreciate it. Thanks very much.
Okay,
Thank you.
Lads, thank you.